traveler. You've come.
Wait, this sounds like...
It is as you say.
Huh?
Not long ago, we received word that
Contaminated?
I don't know about the specifics, but I hear that the Avidia Forest inhabitants won't leave their homes so easily. That's why I want to ask you to investigate the situation.
This is forest business.
Salaries even got slashed because of it. Who would...
After the goods were stolen, I made multiple inquiries. It turns out that many others have also been robbed by that crooked crab. However, the crab only seems to be interested in machinery. A caravan carrying a large amount of Mora had an uneventful trip. But whatever the case, that thing is a scourge.
I heard from the caravanners that there have been a lot of robberies. We don't normally see the mechanical crab. It only shows up when the caravans are here. And
You haven't tried.
We have, but it's too agile. However, we did unexpectedly learn it apparently lives in the deepest part of the forest. So, once its stash grows large enough, it moves everything in one go. You'll have to...
How are things? We learned of its behaviors, but much still remains unclear. Assuming normal operational status, if I were its owner, I'd command it to steal more valuable things, or the Mora you made. But it only goes after mechanical
Right. It's real.
So, you all...
Do you have any more mechanical...
Yes, I still have a small bag of samples. Oh.
Under constant external conditions, organisms rare... Here's what we know so far. It has a mechanical composition. If we have said components, we can lure it out. Well, chatting like this won't get us anywhere.
You're right. We don't have any other options right now. This bag of samples is all yours, Mr. Forest Watcher. If you can get our goods...
We don't need anything in return, but I'll be keeping this bag. We'll also need to borrow a sumpter beast. Our act has to be convincing if we want the...
Oh, yeah. No problem at all. If it means getting our...
I'll have to decline that offer. Anyway, we'll use the mechanical... Once it appears, capture it.
Don't worry. With the wind.
Looking at the trade routes and the contaminated region's current perimeter...
Then let's get to it. We'll definitely
Okay. We'll start from here, and have this sumpter beast isn't familiar with us yet.
The sumpter beast went ahead. Let's keep up with it. Go! Why'd it stop?
Looks like it's loafing around. Or maybe it's hungry. The caravanners grew disheartened after their goods were stolen, so they
All right, it's moving again. Did you... Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan...
It looks strong. Be careful.
argue. Spill it!
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical. Stolen items must be returned. You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? If you take us there, I'll give you some
It reacted!
We can't be certain yet.
Okay, so you want the crowd to lead us into the...
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and... If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my...
Paimon gets it now. This...
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile to... I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can...
It seems to be
Listen to me. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return... I'm not sure. But our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical component. We should return. But before we...
These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back! Thank you all so very much. Don't worry about the price. They're all... No, that won't do.
No need.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts?
But those parts are very useful. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder. The forest has an intricate and
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child...
Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me?
No need. A precise dosage is...
Oh.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the... He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I'll go prepare the medication.
How is he? Doing any better? I feel like he's doing... That's wonderful! Oh, yeah. He asked me to tell you that Suna came back. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you.
It's nothing.
Of course I did.
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by... I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh?
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've been done, deal with problems as you yourself see.
That's right! You'll do great! All right. Then, Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care.
I'm sure we'll be fine. I think you'll understand why once we arrive. You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, let's return and find that crab.
We're here. This should be... Huh? Where did it secretly scuttle away?
The traps weren't triggered, so it should still be... You honored our agreement and waited. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more I want to see what happened there. What caused the...
the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. It's like, really...
Do you feel unwell? Good. It's as I predicted.
How do you know that?
Well, I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formerly known as the Sumeru rose. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates, from the looks of things,
You're saying the contamination here?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think... Let's take another look around and see if we...
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really...
The contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy. Some animals have keen awareness.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot...
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to change.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are. But she and I are fine because our elemental Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open... Environment... No wind. Target setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more...
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. The purification devices have their limits. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluent, that's right.
Huh? The mechanical...
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the...
Steady as stone. Motion to compel. Whew. That's all of them. Hey! Where are you? Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help!
Boom, boom! I must leave no stone un...
To ashes!
Motion to compel.
Spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial.
Don't worry, we took care...
Oh, good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? It heard you shouting for help and...
It's faking it. It has to be. Do you know what's inside the forest? I just came here to pick up... I gotta get out. Be careful. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban...
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. When he gets to the village, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared... So, you think you did a good job?
It's so hard.
All right. Regardless of... That's why I'll give you another mechanical... Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you? And also, how do you feel about that person?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for Wyatt, rather, its owner, it's getting late. Let's set up camp for the night. Hey! Over here! Come on, you big lummox. Raise your head and look up. Let's set up camp here.
All right. Paimon also thinks
Oh. Any particular reason?
this place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of...
You're not wrong. But the primary reason, rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful for the next tasks at hand. Let's divide and conquer.
Leave it to Paimon.
I'm not expecting that much. That's right. You can use rushes to start. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is...
Traveler, Tainari. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground. And Paimon...
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over. Never mind. The tent's up. So you... Oh. You found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants...
Sorry. That task wasn't important enough. If every I'll note little things like this, and give a cumulative reward.
It looks really...
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty.
We need lookout?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, it's settled then. I'll set up some pest-repelling devices, so, poisonous... Have a good night.
Paimon's getting sleepy. It's been a while since we camped. This is like when we...
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? That's good. I was worried that you two wouldn't be able to sleep, so I used 2 of my homemade incenses. Don't worry. They're made from all natural ingredients. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is that a ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The topics related to mechanical life forms were popular in the Sponta mod for a time. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create an... However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, in their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological life forms, zealous researchers The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? I am interested in the topic of mechanical life. It's just my ancestors and the Veluca Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. So to me, all life is important. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like... Once you start placing yourself above other life forms... Really? Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working, so you're not planning on using it? Many of your own parts are All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and the night watch is yours. Stay safe.
Sorry. Paimon slept. Really? Don't worry.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. A quick question. Me too. The farther in we go,
Is there something we...
extinguish our fire so we don't... Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last...
Got it! Paimon will take care of
All right, let's meet... All right, it's about time to head out. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. Try to conserve as much energy as possible.
The more the merrier. First round's on me.
As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
Boom, boom! Inadmissible evidence! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Steady as stone. Time to clean up.
Power that ended Heiston!
Looks like I went too far.
Upon closer inspection, the ley line energies are also stronger. Ready yourselves?
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly. One with the forest. Keep up.
What is this?
Leyline energy is spilling this device. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences?
It's terrible! We have to stop it!
Standing here is equivalent to being directly Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to...
But you're also vulnerable to the... We're staying! We can't leave you...
Then let's look for it together. If there's no control unit...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us! What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn up! Why aren't you saying anything?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken. Likely from chronic malnourishment. Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's the file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's...
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is very secluded. It's a natural...
Did you two find...
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found it...
Tape?
Yes. The Spontamod created a device that visually However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable.
Come on, let's watch...
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. Okay.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatsui, will unleash my talents here and amaze them. Oh? You're also quite happy. Listen up, Karkata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad inspiration from the ruins and the research that the academia had. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly... It's fine. You...
Karkata is the mechanic, and that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to...
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named that.
Junior researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering...
He is. But academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my...
Oh!
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people, that isn't important. Let's go... The pipes continue further. Let's head in.
Written on it.
That's quite the time gap.
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Oh. All right, there. Water entered the Keela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't... Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Aren't the bunch at the Academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of... Too bad it was just a dream. Forget holding a conversation with me. Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next...
After Abatui left the Academia, I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out...
Let's keep looking around. Following the serial numbers... The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot.
Maybe Kark...
It's hard to say. These are...
Sorry, Karkata. I was just... In my recent experiments, I successfully... When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command. And proactively, that is a very dangerous thing. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines with conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even I'm also getting tired, Karkata. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking about anything cheap. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities. But I've never... You are my finest success. But even you can't understand me. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me. Yes, it is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed... This isn't... If I place another 2 control modules... Oh, of course my art decides to act up now. Why did it... Strange. Oh no, I have to shut it off. Right. I never input a command to in the end. It's just like the Academia said. I'm sorry, Kakata.
I see. So, after Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instinct.
Paimon understands. Then...
Because Karkata is different from... To Abatui, for a machine to truly be considered a mechanical life form, it perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the Akad. But if he had slowed down, and Karkata can't speak, and yet it...
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But first, let's find the control unit. More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Keep up. Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The land's here. Wanna try jumping down?
Can't see?
I must leave no stone unturned.
Higher, higher, hands on fire! See?
Incinerate!
One with the forest. This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the leyline extractor should all... Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should... Oh, but I bet you two are more...
stealing parts because...
Karkata is... However, it probably remembers when Abatu... It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts.
Yes. But who knows how this thought came to be? If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia.
Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says...
It reached its limit. It hasn't it's truly I'm gonna go confirm that the ley line... Let them... be alone. Keep up. The ley line extractor. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been moving on. Those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board. According to the Academia's policies, research materials related to mechanical life forms will all...
What the heck?
You two should return first. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line and... Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested. Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved. Oh, and don't talk about it.
All right. Then... Anyway, so the contaminated...
I see. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, this is the stipulated
Is Karkata going to be sent? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting Oh, then how about we find Tainari? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. All right then, we'll find Tainari tomorrow.
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru.
Don't you remember your friend?
How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tainari. How did...
Keep the lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has extrapolating from these two data sets, it would be
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices.
You didn't.
Why would I?
But Paimon thought you said.
So that's why you two barged in. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. We then buried Abatui together. After organizing, I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am all life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception.
That's good! Wait, you just said life form.
The possibility exists is all. It's Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who may be a conflict between all those. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research, but as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it. What do you think?